Wow. Well, animals and ALF, as you know, are always trending online, but as we try to plow forward here, nothing beats the rare sight of a grizzly bear. I can tell you firsthand, out in the wild. Yellowstone National Park is one of the only areas south of Canada where you can still encounter face-to-face a grizzly bear. 600 bears living around the park, and recently I threw caution to the wind, went into the park, went out in search with a little help of the elusive grizzly. Massive and powerful, the grizzly bear is one of the most feared animals the world over. An endangered species, one of the last refuges for grizzlies in the lower 48 states, is here in the greater Yellowstone area.
In almost all bear attacks, the bear is responding to a surprise encounter. It's reacting defensively.
Male grizzlies can top the scales at over 700 pounds, but despite their size, they are surprisingly fast.
They're faster than Olympic sprinters. They're faster than Olympic sprinters on steroids.
Let's see if I get a closer look.
I met up with Casey Anderson, a wildlife naturalist and fifth-generation Montanan. He's been around grizzly bears most of his life and leads tracking expeditions out into the remote Montana wilderness. Casey.
Willie.
How you doing, man?
Good. Welcome.
Thanks for having me up here. What's the behavior of the bears right now? They're coming out of hibernation.
They've been literally not eating, drinking for 5 months. So now they've come out of the den, and now they're trying to make up all that lost weight. In order to be out there safely, I'm going to give you one of these. But this bear spray essentially is your protection against a grizzly bear.
Let's head out.
Okay. We're just now getting into the sweet spot. Look at that, it's a moose tracking. There's a moose. That's a very good sign that there's a bear up there. One of the classic tracking rules is that if you want to know where the big animals are, listen to the little animals.
Deeper into the wilderness, we made a breakthrough. Fresh grizzly tracks.
Definitely a grizzly track. Super characteristic of a grizzly track is these giant claws that you see sticking out here. You know, they can be 4 inches long.
And what size bear is he?
He's about a 600-pound grizzly. Yeah.
And how fresh does that look to you?
Well, I didn't see it yesterday. Let's try to find this guy. There's at least 2 bears here right now. Let's keep poking up the hill. Okay, there's a bear right in there. About 600-pound big male, about as big as they get. I call him Black Bart because he's got that super dark coat.
There's a moment where he stopped, turned, and looked at us.
He knew we were here. Yep, 2 bears, 2 good-sized grizzlies. Could be a female with a male in hot pursuit. This shows how much activity in such a small area, which is pretty rare.
So by my count, 3 grizzlies, moose, coyotes, birds. It's a pretty good day. You told us if a grizzly bear gets up on the hind legs, back away quietly.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't have to test that advice. Appreciate you taking us out today.
It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Cool experience.
My thanks again to Casey Anderson. Such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Knows the area so well, knew exactly where to just set up shop and patiently look for a grizzly. And the good news, I did not have to use the bear spray. He said it's very rare that you ever have to use that. So.
All right. Well, we're